So Void 3.0 has been out for about a month now, and I felt this was a great time to show you all some of the best Void sets from my community. Now all of these sets were selected from my Discord, and if you want to participate in my next fashion competition, then I will leave a link in the description. Now because there are so many sets I'm going to be showing you all, I've gone ahead and split them up into their classes, and if you do like any of the sets shown, then please drop a like and consider subscribing for more Destiny fashion. And without further delay, it's time to get straight into the sets. So I'm firstly going to be starting off with the Hunter set, and here we have a set from Krypz. What I really like about this set is the implementation of the raid pieces. You blended the Solstice arms and boots really well with the chest plate, and I especially like how the purple cloth on the chest piece transitions into the boots. Now they've also gone ahead and used the Graviton forfeit ornament, which I feel is a perfect choice for this set as it gives off a very majestic look. So really great job Krypz on your set. Now there was another set that was a bit like this that used the raid cloak, and this was from Seb. Now they instead went with the default appearance of the Graviton forfeit, which allowed them to pair the void ornaments as the void energy is about the same colour, and then for the boots they have the Optimacy, added some nice blue, silvers and blacks throughout the other pieces. Fantastic choice of boots with this chest plate, and congrats Seb on your set. Now this next set comes from Bush and is actually based off the void subclass art. This background was removed in Void 3.0, and I think your set really well matches this. If I was to change anything though, I would change the cloak. The Illicit Sentry I feel is a much better choice as the outline is yellow, which matches better with the other pieces of the set, as the visor colour is yellow and there's also some yellow parts on the chest plate which cannot shader. Looking at the pieces though, this is still a fantastic set for any of you newer to the game, so really good job to you Bush on your set. Now I know a lot of you are really gonna like these next two sets as they are based off the Omnioculus exotic. This first one coming from Monkey Snail, you can see that they went with the void colours and also went with some pieces to fit the hive aesthetic. Now I know a lot of you are going to be wondering what alternatives you could use on those boots, and what I'd suggest is the Twist and Echo boots. That says pretty much a fantastic choice for the Lyran Marrow ornament, which is by far the best ornament for the Omnioculus exotic. The only downside to this ornament is the weird belly button, but yeah, the Steeplechase ornament blends really well because of the sharp look coming off the other pieces, and the way the eyes are shaped on the Dreambane helm does remind me a lot of the eyes on the chest plate. So yeah, other than the boots, I think Monkey Snail did a fantastic job on the set. Now here is Splinter set, which is based off the same Lyran Marrow ornament. Instead they went with a much darker look, and what I really love about this set is the use of the Dawning boots. This is by far in my opinion the hardest piece to pair with this ornament. There are so many boots that look awkward because of how the waist sticks out. Now I also love how you use the Dragonfly Regalia ornaments. As much as these look like armour from Warframe, it does flow really well with this hive-like look, and the helmet really adds to the horror of the set, giving it a sort of spider-like design, which again is complemented by the boots as the pattern looks webbed. So yeah, these are both really good Omnioculus sets. And if you want another set idea, here is a set I made called the Blood Fiend. I know a lot of people struggle with this exotic, so I might make a separate video about it, showing fashion with the normal appearance as well as the ornaments, so let me know if you want to see that in the comments below. Now anyways, going back to the Discord set, here we have one from Missing in Actions. This is a really nice set for any of you which like your blackout looks, which by the way I have made an updated video for Witch Queen. Now what I particularly like about this set is the way you use the new void ornaments. The arms give off this really nice void flowing energy just like the helmet, and then they also provided this really nice screenshot of the set in a cutscene. This all looks and flows really well, so yeah, really great job on this Missing in Actions. And then the final Hunter set I want to show you all comes from Flag with the Wildwood Assassin. Now by the name you know this is based off the EDZ, hence why they used the shader, chestplate and cloak from the Destination. Now what they did really well with this set is pair it with the Forest Ranger ornaments for the Orpheus Rig exotic. By far the best exotic ornament you could use with this look, and they also managed to pair this with an uncommon helmet, which by the way you should never underestimate these rare and uncommon items as they can look really good in fashion. But anyways, really great job on your set Flag, and that pretty much wraps up all of the Hunter sets. Now we're going to be moving on to the Titan set, starting off with Brump. I absolutely love how you based your set off of Captain America. Even though the shield on the back is void, it is still the closest thing we have to Cap's shield in Destiny. As for the other pieces, these are also spot on. With the shader Horizons Beyond, it does give off that nice blue, but also allows you to show more of those brown straps. And the helmet choice choice is great considering we don't have anything that really shows the face. By far one of my favourite sets in this competition, and if you like sets like this, then I'd highly recommend checking out my comic themed fashion video. But anyways, Brump, really great job on your set. Now moving on to this next set from Elzindatch, it's called the Neon Void, and this is a really great use of the no backup plans exotic. Now what I really like about the glows you used is that none of them really stick out. They're all part of the pieces, which is very consistent with those exotic arms, but if you are trying to make this for yourself, then you will need to be careful with the helmet and the boots, as these glow colours can slightly change depending on the shader you're using, and you can also see that they implemented the shaded Duskmine, which isn't uncommon, so a really good job to Elzindatch on the set. Now this next set is really awesome, not really going with anything that flashy and something more dark and sinister, and this is the Nightmare 14 from Techno Viking. Really awesome use of the Saint 14 exotic, and you can see that they used the ornaments to give the set a more worn down look. Now this flows really well with the other pieces like the Wind Theorem. Now although this is a free piece, I wanted to show this one off as the idea and execution is just superb, and I know a lot of you may be wanting to use this exotic. Now here is another set based off the same exotic from Mute. They call this set the Void Gladiator, and you could see the screenshots they provided. The colours and pieces used blend really well with this helmet, giving off a more shiny plated look, and I really like the use of the Phoenix Battle ornaments, particularly the arms giving off a spiky look on the right shoulder plate, as well as having these nice crucible patterns that fit the Gladiator look. Both really nice and different sets for the Saint 14 exotic. Congrats to you both on these looks. Now this next set is quite an interesting one, and it comes from Oryx. This set is based off some sort of mythical bull, and I could definitely see why you went with these sort of colours. The Celestial Helm is by far the best choice for a bull look, but what I really like is the way you use the Doomfang Pauldron exotic. They went with the embodiment of the War Beast ornament, as the default appearance would not fit this. These arms have a very beast-like design because of the scales, and because of the plating they blend extremely well into the Lightkin plate, so really good job to Oryx on your very unique look. Then next we have Taru with the Void Knight. Now obviously there is no exotic being used, so you could throw in the Helm of Saint 14, or maybe even the new Sight and Rampart ornament, which would really suit the spiky parts of the chest plate. Regardless though, it is a really nice choice of pieces, and good job Taru on your set. Now moving on to the final few sets, which will be for the Warlock. With this first set coming from ETR, what I really like about this set is the use of the new seasonal robes as well as the Void ornaments, and if you don't like 3 pieces of a set, then you can switch out the helmet or gloves for an exotic. The Nezrak Sin with and without the ornament is a really good choice, and there's also Void exotics like the Eververse. So yeah, really good job ETR on your set. Now this next set is from Backspace, and they call it the Imperial Void Walker. Now what they did was use the Solstice glows to match with the Nothing Manacles exotic. The shader Royal Dye adds some really nice golds to contrast the purple, and what I like about this shader is that it gives a red and blue look on cloth. It will change depending on where the light hits, and with the screenshots they provided you can see that the colours do blend nicely with the purple. Another thing I really like is the use of the Winterheart cover. It's very rare I see this, but I do think it works really well here, so a really great job to Backspace on this look. Now this next set from Heldina is called the Void Speaker of the Amkara, and what is really good about this set is the bone theme throughout, using this exotic ornament with the steeplechase robes, and I really like the shaders you used, giving the set a nice greenish blue to contrast the bone. The only thing I think could be improved are the gloves. If you could try and match the bone colour with the plating on the arms, then I do think that would be much better, but either way you still did an amazing job on this set. Then we have Jessie Young with the Void Scholar set. She included some really nice screenshots of her set in game, and what I really like is this new combination people are using between the Void robes and this Nezrak Sin. The ornaments for the exotic makes it look so much better, and to pair more with the Void glows of the set, she's also using the Void Shell as well as the Graviton Lance. Overall a very clean Void look. And then the final Warlock set goes to the Hidus. This is the Apprentice Void Sorcerer, and the reason why they went mostly cloth is because of the Giza Knight, which works extremely well with the Astrocyverse exotic. And something I'd like to add is that the Coronation Bond is a really great choice as the set is based off an apprentice. So yeah, really great job to Hidus on their Void set. And that pretty much wraps up the video. Thank you to everyone who submitted their set into the fashion competition. The next contest is currently ongoing and is Cabal themed, so if you have a Cabal set that you'd like to submit, then I will leave a link to the Discord in the description. Thank you all so much for watching, and an extra thank you to all my YouTube members for the amazing support. Stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video.